Hello friends. Let's grill and simmer a scoop of lamb together now. Are you ready to support me? This oven-simmered scoop of young lamb is going to be the juiciest and most delicious roasted lamb you've ever tasted. I will cook a scoop of lamb with oregano, cumin and garlic in the cuts. This spice cocktail gives the roast lamb an incredible flavor and also gives a delicate flavor to the lamb sauce. The lamb shoulder is a great choice for tender roasts or grilled lamb. This type of lamb has a more aromatic taste and is easier to cook than a leg of lamb because the meat is thinner and the bone of the shoulder is warmed up better. It gives off heat to the proteins in the meat and the proteins are better cooked. The lamb is soft and tender. With virtually minimal effort and incredible meat you offer your guests and family. The lamb shoulder is so tender that you don't need a knife to cut it apart. Slow-cooked shoulder of lamb on a baking sheet requires pre-roasting. We will leave the meat juices inside, they will fill the dish with taste and aroma. I use a grill pan for frying. She makes a beautiful and appetizing pattern on the lamb. A slow-cooked shoulder of lamb is the perfect lamb roast. A lamb shoulder is always cheaper than a leg of lamb. This is because the lamb shoulder is not as popular as the leg of lamb. I cannot give an explanation for this. Probably stereotypes work here. The shoulder blade has more flavor and is much juicier. The only drawback I can talk about is that it needs to be cooked slowly. You can of course buy a leg of lamb. Cook it quickly, like the classic roast leg of lamb that cooks to perfect pink and juicy on the inside. But the taste will be completely different. I don't like lamb cooked quickly. On the other hand, if the shoulder of lamb is left in the oven for a long time, it will be more juicy and will be cooked in an incredibly gentle way. Slow-cooked scoop of lamb will take about 2 to 2.5 hours to cook. Oven temperature 340 degrees Fahrenheit. I love using the cuts filling technique with oregano, black pepper and garlic to give the meat a flavor. I mix a mixture of herbs and spices with olive oil. This is how the lamb shoulder retains all the moisture inside the meat. You can really only do this with rosemary if you like this herb. Also, the spice blend works well for this recipe because it roasts slowly. Flavors penetrate well into meat. With traditional quick frying, which takes only an hour and a half, this process practically does not occur. So take advantage of this recipe. I usually serve a shoulder of lamb with tomatoes, bell peppers and herbs. Ideally, this dish is also accompanied by fried potatoes and the sauce left over from the lamb. It is simmered and ready to eat. Okay, subscribe. Nice to hear if this makes it to your family dinner Sunday night. See you later.